Most companies are still running their sales process like it's 2014. Manual prospecting, manual outreach, manual follow-ups. Sales teams spend hours scrolling LinkedIn, writing cold messages, sending emails, and hoping someone replies. But in 2026, that entire model is collapsing because the companies scaling the fastest are no longer running a manual sales cycle. They are running autonomous revenue systems. Systems that identify prospects, analyze intent signals, write personalized outreach, start conversations, qualify leads, and book meetings, all without human employees doing the work. In this video, I'm going to show you the architecture behind a fully automated client acquisition machine and how modern businesses are replacing the traditional sales funnel with what I call a self-optimizing revenue ecosystem. If you want to explore the CRM platforms and automation tools used to build these systems, check the resources at crmbus.com, where I break down the best tools for modern AI-powered CRM infrastructure. Let's start with the biggest shift happening in B2B sales right now, the death of the manual sales cycle. For decades, the standard sales model looked like this. A company hires sales reps. Those reps manually search for prospects. They send cold emails, LinkedIn messages, or make calls. Some people reply, most don't. And the entire pipeline depends on human effort. This model is incredibly inefficient. First, humans are slow. A salesperson might research and contact maybe 30 to 50 prospects per day. Second, humans are inconsistent. Some messages are good, some are terrible, some prospects get ignored entirely. And third, humans are expensive. Salaries, commissions, training, management. But the biggest problem is something most companies don't realize. Traditional CRMs were never designed to generate revenue. They were designed to store data. So most CRMs today are basically digital filing cabinets. Leads go in, contacts get stored, deals get tracked, but nothing actually happens automatically. The CRM just sits there, waiting for humans to do something. That's why so many CRMs end up becoming what I call digital graveyards. Thousands of leads, zero activity. What modern companies are doing instead is adding a neural processing layer on top of their CRM. This layer acts like the brain of the entire system. It analyzes signals across the internet, detects buying intent, prioritizes prospects, generates outreach, and constantly improves its own strategy. This is what creates the self-optimizing ecosystem. Instead of humans running sales, the system runs itself. Now let's talk about the architecture behind this, because a fully autonomous client acquisition machine is actually built from several layers working together. The first layer is what I call the autonomous hunter. This is the discovery engine. Its job is to continuously search the internet for high-intent prospects. Instead of manually browsing LinkedIn or company directories, automated scrapers collect data from multiple sources: LinkedIn activity, job postings, funding announcements, technology stack changes, website updates, industry forums, even hiring signals. All of these signals can indicate that a company might soon need a specific service. For example, if a startup just raised funding, they often need marketing agencies, CRM systems, automation consultants, or infrastructure providers. If a company posts job listings for sales reps, that might indicate they're expanding their sales team and need better lead generation tools. The autonomous hunter constantly monitors these signals. Then it sends that raw data into the second layer of the system, the neural processing engine. This is where the real intelligence happens. The neural engine filters noise. Most raw data signals mean nothing, but machine learning models can analyze patterns across thousands of companies and identify which prospects are actually worth contacting. Instead of random outreach, the system identifies pre-qualified prospects, companies that show clear behavioral or financial signals that they are likely to buy. Then the system builds something extremely powerful, a dynamic prospect profile. This profile isn't just a name and email. It includes company size, revenue estimates, recent activity, technology stack, industry behavior patterns, even communication preferences. Now, the system understands not just who the prospect is, but what they probably need and when they might need it. Now we move into the next layer, neural personalization. Traditional outreach automation uses templates. Hi, first name. I saw your company name is doing something. Templates worked for a while, but they're easy to ignore. Modern systems go far beyond simple templates. AI agents now generate completely unique outreach messages based on the prospect's real digital footprint. The system might detect that a company recently launched a new product. The outreach message references that launch. It might mention hiring activity, a podcast interview from the founder, or even changes in their website messaging. Every message becomes context aware. And because the system generates messages dynamically, it can scale to thousands of personalized interactions simultaneously. Even more powerful is multi-channel synchronization. The system coordinates outreach across LinkedIn, email, messaging platforms, and even AI voice calls. To the prospect, it feels like a highly organized sales team. But in reality, it's just an autonomous system. And here's where the feedback loop makes the system smarter. Every response gets analyzed. Which industries respond better to short messages? Which respond to detailed analysis? Which respond best to voice calls? The system tracks all of it, then automatically adjusts communication style based on response patterns. Now let's talk about what happens when a prospect actually shows interest. This is where the zero-click conversion engine comes in. Traditionally, once a lead responds, a human sales rep jumps in. But in a fully autonomous system, that step is automated. AI agents handle early-stage conversations, answer questions, share relevant resources, and handle objections. Once interest is confirmed, the system activates the autonomous appointment setter. This agent coordinates scheduling automatically. It checks availability, offers time slots, handles rescheduling, and confirms the meeting. But the most important function happens behind the scenes: real-time qualification. Low-value prospects waste time. So the system uses predictive analytics to estimate deal probability. It evaluates company size, budget indicators, industry fit, and engagement level. Only high-quality prospects reach the final booking stage, which means when a meeting appears on your calendar, it's already pre-qualified and highly likely to convert. Now let's talk about how to actually deploy a system like this. First layer, data collection. Scrapers and signal monitoring tools gather information from across the web. Second layer, neural processing. AI models filter signals and generate prospect intelligence. Third layer, autonomous engagement. AI agents write personalized outreach and manage communication across multiple channels. Fourth layer, conversion engine. Appointment setting, agents qualify leads and schedule meetings. All of these components connect through a CRM backbone, but instead of the CRM being a passive database, it becomes the command center of the entire revenue engine. And of course, any autonomous system needs safeguards. This is where human-in-the-loop oversight comes in. You're not manually doing the sales work, but you are monitoring system performance. You can audit messages, review conversations, adjust targeting rules, and ensure compliance with ethical communication standards. Think of it like supervising an autonomous factory. The machines run the production, but humans monitor the system. And the final result is extremely powerful. Your sales pipeline fills itself. Prospects are identified automatically. Conversations start automatically. Meetings get booked automatically. And your only remaining job is to show up to high-value conversations your autonomous machine has already prepared. If you want to explore the CRM platforms used to build these systems, check out crmbus.com, where I analyze the best tools for modern AI-driven CRM infrastructure. Because the companies that win in the next decade won't just use CRM software, they will build autonomous revenue machines.